Previously on T-Man 978. Let's get into the details, and that's the main point of this figure. Oh man, I put him away already, the Goku. But you see the thread details, or the fake thread details.
T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Welcome to another Chill Review. This time it's going to be the Netflix War for Cybertron trilogy Bumblebee. It's really Earthrise Bumblebee. I don't know why they released it in this wave right here. It doesn't even fit their typical aesthetic of giving everybody like the battle damage paint like the other Netflix decos have. In fact, both of the new characters in this wave do not have that battle damage deco. So that goes to show you that they threw them in just to, at the last minute, to have something to go with this wave right here. And I can't believe they made Bumblebee exclusive to Walmart. But there you are with this right here. Anywho, this gun right here, if you bought the Centurion drone that's on Hasbro Pulse, you get to get Bumblebee's blaster from the cartoon. And this is Masterpiece Spike that came with MP45 Bumblebee. Let's just do a height comparison right now while we're at it. Here's how tall Spike is next to this Bumblebee. So there you are. Anywho, I'm not going to be digging up every single Bumblebee that I own for this review. I just created a Bumblebee playlist, chill review playlist for every Bumblebee that I've chill reviewed. So you can take a look at that and see the differences. This Bumblebee is very short, probably compared to those guys. And this has been my go-to Chug or Generations Bumblebee. This is the Takara Legends Bumblebee, which was also Titan's Return Bumblebee, but it's a slight recolor. But now he is taller to match up with the new Cliff Jumper. In fact, let's look at this. Cliff Jumper might be an optical illusion, but Cliff Jumper looks a tiny bit taller, but I think that's an optical illusion. With my eyes, they look the same height. But before we get him completely out of here, they basically have the same crotch, same legs, same same arms, and same wheel transformation, but the whole shell of the car, and of course their backpacks and stuff, looks different. The whole car mode looks different. Like, you see their chests are slightly different. And they both do come with, since he doesn't really come with this gun, they both come with the same bazooka that Cliff Jumper is known for. So there you are with that. Speaking of this bazooka, you can hold it like this. You can actually, I didn't even know this, clip it right here on the shoulder if it'll work. It's not working for me. Maybe I need to take the pieces off of it. But there we are. You can clip on this shoulder at least. Or you can pop it apart. And these things fell off, which are optional. But I like to keep it all together because there's nothing to do with it if you popped it off. You can have these two smaller, bigger guns. You can also attach this gun to the shoulder right here. And it does attach to the leg down here. You can unfold it. And it could be some type of other type of weapon, whatever you want to make out of this. But let's get that out of the way. But this thing is beautiful. It's pretty much the Bumblebee that I've been wanting for a minute in the actual Generations line, where he's appropriately small compared to other Transformers. Like here is Runabout, who's also a deluxe, but they're selling Bumblebee at deluxe price point and giving him the extra pieces, just like they did with Cliffjumper. Granted, I think here's my wish, since they had to retool him anyway and retool parts, I wish that he came with completely new accessories instead of this gun again that he's not known for. Like, they could have even threw in a spike, to be honest with him. But be honest with you, because this thing is really, really tiny. And like, this guy isn't even one of the tallest deluxes. We got this guy, and he is just so small, just like Cliffjumper. So, but if you want Bumblebee and you want this Bumblebee, you have no choice. They're on sale right now at Walmart for $17.88. I suggest you hurry up and get out there before everybody else finds them. But one other option you have, you could take this off, and he can use his back of his car as a shield. And this bumper is made out of a pliable material there and on the feet. I wouldn't have guessed that. But he still looks good either way, with or without that. And I kind of like just paint down here. They paint it, he pretty much has paint all over the place, but they have paint down there that feels really retro because it goes all the way up. Back in the day, we would have got paint like that on a die-cast piece, and that really makes me nostalgic. Here's a close-up on the face. This is one area where I do have a problem. The face is just so, like, lifeless. Like, the eyes are dulled out. And I do wish that could have looked better. Like, with this Bumblebee, he's at least smiling a little bit. This is just like a lifeless robot. If they decide to make a gold bug, here's what this looks like, where you have it in this orientation. But articulation, head is on a ball joint. It can look up a bit, can't really look down. It can rotate, tilt side to side a little bit. Arms do this, rotate, bicep swivel, bends that much. And it has wrist swivel. It has reverse ab crunch. It can rotate right there. It can't really go back and do that reverse crunch, but you can kick forward, kick back, kick out to the side, swivel right here, bend at the knee, and he has crazy ankle pivot. But another issue, well, it's not an issue, it's just a wish that I had. I wish the foot could rock back and forth, but they gotta crawl before they walk. As small as this thing is, they could have implemented that piece of articulation, but they did not. Here's a couple more comparisons before we get to transformation. This is Studio Series Movie Bumblebee, Jeep Bumblebee. So there you go. This is a small figure, but he's even tinier. Transformation. This piece right here, you can take this big, push it up like that. The arms need to be back like this, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna fix that before we keep going forward. Now here we can open this up, open that up. Go ahead and bring this up like this and bring the wheel down. Bring this up like that, bring the wheel out to the side. Now we can open this chest up, lift this panel up over the face, rotate the waist this way. Kind of bring it down to get out the way, but start bringing these back here while bringing this forward more. Bring that back together all the way. They do not peg together. It would have been nice if they did. But now we can bring the legs up to here. And I'm trying to think, no, don't push that in yet. push this down, which is honestly a tight fit right there over that. Now we can bring this together over top of that and bring this one over together over this. Squeeze all that together. And now we take this and shove these two pegs into the hands, which makes them a Volkswagen Beetle. It rolls nicely. It looks just like a mini Transformers Masterpiece Bumblebee, the first Masterpiece version. Issues that I have with my figure a little bit. There's like a gap right there. I was looking at my friend Partsformer's figure and I didn't see the gap so much on his. I don't know whether I'm positioning the arms wrong or something like that. I looked at the instructions. I have the hands in the orientation that they suggested. And I've also tried the reverse way. And you know what? I guess you got to just keep messing with it until it's straight. But yeah, there we are. Weapon storage. Partsformer was showing me that he said it was like unintentional weapon storage. And I didn't try this out. Now I don't even know how he did it. So I'm not even going to mention that. But you could take these pieces apart. Take this, open this up. How do we want to do this? Take this peg, put it into a peg hole right here. And there's two pegs that goes into the circular things back there. There we are with that. And now this is something that Cliff Jumper did. I can't remember if Bumblebee ever did it. But you can peg these onto there. And now we can put these up here. And he has water skis. So you can pretend he's floating over the water. Or maybe he's sledding over snow. Alright, I see what Partsformer was doing. On this side, they have one of those little nubs that you put the blast effects on, or the impact effects on, but it's an empty space on this side. So you can take this handle and kind of shove it into there. And now it sticks out on the side, but he can still store his gun under there. And to let you see this, he does have the Volkswagen symbol right there. This is the detail on the inside. I like that they painted pretty much the whole vehicle, to be honest. They painted the rear lights, the front lights. And it just looks nice. Here he is up against Cliff Jumper. They pretty much end up being the same size. They have different tires. Different car shell altogether. Like, there's even more or different space down here, it seems. Similar, but different. Let's see if we can actually... Oh yeah, there's one more thing I need to show off for the vehicle mode for Bumblebee. If you take this off, which, admittedly, let's lean it back this way. That seems to be the best way. And then you could use your finger to wiggle one of them out. And then get the other one out. Well, basically, they want you to lift this up like this. Shut everything back together. Get this peg right here, straight out like that. Plug this back into the hands. Put the gun back together again. Grab this. Grab this one. This one. Put these two pieces back on here. Now there's a little empty cavity right there that slots onto the pig. And now he has his weaponized car mode right there, which you can imagine this looks crazy. This is something that would happen on a G1 cartoon, where the back comes out and then the gun just unfolds. But here's something that I was doing that I prefer. I was separating the wheels up here and the doors, and I was taking it to the next level of weaponized car mode. There we go. They had a Transformers movie line of cars that became weaponized, that they didn't transform into robots. You hit a button and they flipped out. And that's what this reminds me of. So, there you are. You're welcome. And here's the best I can do as far as mixing their parts with each other. This actually works better on Bumblebee than this does back here on Cliffjumper. Yay! You heard my complaint from earlier this year about nothing fitting in this trailer, but Bumblebee can fit in the trailer. In fact, I don't know if I ever showed this off, but Prowl can fit in there as well. But while we're here, here's Optimus and Bumblebee and Prowl. And Sunstreaker. Bumblebee should be a lighter shade. Here's this Bumblebee. Let's see. They aren't exactly the same shade of yellow, but it's really close. But this is the Chikara Legends / Titans Returns Bumblebee. It's smaller, as you can imagine, because this is a Legends class figure. And this is a deluxe. This came with Titan Master Spike, but the US version came with nothing. Here is GDO series. I guess this is supposed to be movie 1 Bumblebee, but it's been redesigned. It's not the concept car. But anyway, really like this Bumblebee. I hope I didn't leave anything out. I hope you're happy to be seeing this. Found it at Walmart, of course. It's a Walmart exclusive. Thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos.
Click that shit. Go ahead and click that shit. If you did, you would like it. Really click that shit. Now I'm freaking gone.